And here we go. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good day, everybody. How is everyone today?
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right.
Great.
If you have your video on, make sure you're smiling. Make sure you're dancing, do whatever you got. We have a very, very special performance today. I have to tell you that last week I scheduled the Zoom musical, and then I told Joe, by the way, you're doing a Zoom musical. And then I said, and I called it an electrifying Zoom musical performance. So you got to do something really different.
See, that little red thing went away.
Yeah. So you might get zapped. So
That we don't have any audio for whatever reason.
You don't have any audio for any reason.
Anything on there.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right. So with that said, folks, without further ado, we have the one and only Mr. Joe Fontechia here. And I'm going to turn it over to you, Joe. Take it away. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, Robert Roman. Thank you. And I understand that we are live on Facebook as well as recording this. And welcome. I have a lot of friends that are on there. They took away from their day to come and watch. Again, I'm Joe Fontechia, and I am playing on something really unique. It's called a Prestige Plus. Now, what the Plus is has added a new computer to it. So I want to try to put some of those new computerization sounds. And also, I have a little gift if anybody just happens to maybe want to own one. I have a new USB that I put all of those on there so that you can end up having all the new features that the Prestige Plus has. Of course, you have to end up buying the new one. So that's my little pitch for you. But I thought I'd start off with something a little bit different. I usually start off with a Broadway thing. And this time I want to use one of the special ones in there because they have a special arrangement that they put in for Clarinet Polka, which is really usually a very hard song to play. And because you have the clarinet, the accordion player, and I thought I would try that off. Now, it's really slow in the computer. And of course, you know me, I like to play fast. So we're going to have some fun with an opening number, Clarinet Polka.
Play.
Oh, did you notice something? It even talked to me. It even told me when to start playing. Listen to it again. This is pretty cool.
Play.
One more time. I hope I got you in a good little mood there with something a little bit different. And that's a polka. And of course, playing a polka, you always have to have an accordion and a clarinet player. And that's what I had. Now, being that I'm Italian, I never, ever play Italian songs. I don't know why. It seems like it's always never in there. But I came across a pretty nice arrangement that they have in here. And it's really different. Again, it's in our Prestige Plus. And of course, I got to get in the mood. Robert said, do be strange today. So I stole this from a gondolier guy in Venice. And in fact, I had to bite it off him when I got it. It's just so you could see. So I've saved it for years. But here's a really, really neat, and it's a O Solo Mio. And if you ever heard the three opera stars sing it, when they get to the middle of the song, they go beyond the way you would hold notes. They just sit there and hold these three notes forever. It's not in the music, but of course I will try to imitate. So here is O Solo Mio, and we've got the new background from the Prestige Plus. It's really quite nice. So I hope you enjoy it. Something really different. We've never done this again before. So. Here it comes. Perfect, perfect. How do you like that? Isn't that pretty?
Great.
That pretty?
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
Background, that is called
Beautiful.
Romantica. That is called Trio Romantica.
Really.
That's an added one.
Hi.
Nothing.
Well, one of those scams.
Real
Social
music.
security
And
things.
you find it in the Latin category.
Yeah.
Those that want to know where that is. Now there's another. There's another. Again, I'm picking out songs. Some of these that we haven't done before, and this is one I did many years ago. And when I some of the Prestige Plus that we
Joni
had.
Moodle.
Can everybody hear me okay? So this one here is from actually a movie, and one of my favorite movie. John Wayne made this movie, and it was called Hatari. And in that movie, they had a song called Baby Elephant Walk. And it's really an unusual arrangement. It's kind of a blues arrangement put to a boogie woogie background. It's really, and it has the elephant sound. Now, there's an introduction to it, but I'm going to do the introduction a little bit different. I want you to hear what's in the computer so that you can hear what it does. So here's Baby Elephant Walk. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the fade in and fade out button. Now, what that means in the movie, they have this playing, but they have the elephants coming towards the screen, and the music gets louder and louder. So what I'm going to do is put the fade in so that the music is going to come louder and louder. So you're going to see these elephants coming at you. So it sounds like this. Wait, here it is. Here's the elephants leaving. Woo!
Oh, nice.
Great.
Had a fun one.
Really
That's
good.
Baby
Really,
Elephant
really good.
Walk. Baby
Beautiful,
Elephant
beautiful.
Walk.
That song.
Cute, really cute.
Now this next one that I'm gonna do, I gotta tell a story about this next one because this has a lot to do with the 50s and 60s music. And when I say that, in the 50s and the 60s, they were making hundreds and hundreds of records, and they would just listen to them and just throw them in the garbage if they didn't like it. So, what's his name? Gordy. What was his name? From I can't. All of a sudden, his name.
Berry. Berry Gordy. Berry Gordy.
Barry Gordy, right? Okay, I just needed some help there. He made a movie, and he was talking about how they picked records. And what he said was really, really true. He said if we didn't like the first part of the song, the first introduction, they would throw it in the garbage. So almost all the songs of that time period had some kind of perfect introduction, and that's why we can hear it and say, oh, I know that song, because those few notes that you hear remind you of that song. And so that was the key to almost all the songs between the late 50s and all the way up through up to the 70s. They had to have an introduction that you would know. So here's an arrangement, and see if you could tell the song without me actually playing it yet. Okay? Does anybody out there get an idea what that song is?
My girl.
Who said that? Yes, that's My Girl, that introduction, the guitar player and the bass player. Listen to it again. Here we go.
My girl. My girl. You're doing a good job, Joe. My girl.
Wow, I love that. You
That's
get the
nice.
idea of
Great.
how that
That's
kept back from was the 50s and 60s. That's the way they picked the songs. It had to have that that type of beat in there. Yes, we got an audience here too they're dancing. Sit down. That's okay. Anyways, I hope you guys are having some fun. As I mentioned, these some of these backgrounds are brand new for the Prestige, and they were put on here from the Prestige Plus, and I put them on a USB so that it made it easier. I'm not using it right now. I'm kind of just thumbing through a few of the neat selections that I have on here. I hope you like that one. There's one other one that is quite nice, and it's called Nostalgia Piano. And it sounds like this, and I'm going to change it up just a little bit. Now, when way back when I finally had to make some money playing the piano, I played at a place called Shakey's Pizzeria. Now, I don't know if any of you remember that. Shakey's Pizzeria was the first karaoke place. We had a camera, and we would flash on the wall words of songs, and I had a banjo player, and I was the piano player, and we would have everybody sing those songs. And this was the type of piano playing that I would do, and I love it. It's called Nostalgia Piano. But because it's a little slower version in here, there's a song that really fits it perfectly, and it's called Basin Street Blues. And I thought I'd have fun with it and play it for you, and listening to this neat piano.
Hey.
Fantastic.
That's
Polka
New Orleans
piano.
all the way. I
Fantastic.
like that. I hope you guys are having some fun. I mean, I really, Robert gave me some freedom, which we normally don't have on these. I think we're too stiff. Am I right? I mean, we're all too stiff. We want to have some fun. So we're going to have some fun because I really shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this. Again, I get into trouble when I do some of this stuff because at one time I collect hats and I collect things. And if anybody's ever seen me in person, I usually have all hats for all kinds of playing stuff and always some get-ups, some puppets, some things. And there's one thing that I used to do all the time. And I know you're all at home and I can't see what you're going to do, but you've all been sitting there for maybe a long time. So I am going to give you a good example of Richard Simmons' organ exercise class. Now, how do we do that? Well, you're going to help me because I'm going to put his wig on. So just to let you know. Do I look okay? Do I look okay? I look silly, don't I? I know. So anyhow, I need your help. In Richard Simmons' organ, you don't have to get up, you don't have to dance around. So at home, what you're going to do is you're going to, on the count of 4, you're going to move both your hands to the right. You got that? So it's 1, 2, 3, and to the right. On the count of to the right. I have an audience here. He went to the left. Well, I go to the left because in the camera it goes to the right. You got to know showbiz there, Joni. Showbiz, the camera is always opposite of what you're showing the people. All right, so understand, when you're standing in front of people, when I go to my left, it's really the audience is going to the right.
I get
you
it
got
now.
You get it, okay. So you got
I just thought you were confused.
No, I wasn't confused, okay. So remember, okay, so we're going to go to the right, okay. So on the count of 4, it goes 1, 2, 3, and move your hands to the right. And again, now guess what we do next? 1, 2, 3, 4. And that you keep that going. Ready? 1. Now, if you're really smart and you know how to do it, you can roll your hands and get more exercise. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you ready? Okay, that's the first part. So we're going to try that much so far because, oh, what a crowd. Okay, here we go. Wait. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. Something's missing. Something's missing. We forgot that at home you have to grunt a little bit. So you got to make a noise. Okay. You got to go 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. Now I got an audience here. So let's try it here. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wait a minute. It's not constipation. It's not a it's a Understand the difference. It's not like it's a grunt. So you got to grunt, not like I'm having trouble. You know what I mean? Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. All right. Now in the middle of the song, I want you just to shake your hands up in the air a little bit because we got to get loose. Okay. So here we go. Richard Simmons organ exercise class. Done on Zoom for the first time in history. So here we go. All right, you're ready? And 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Hands here in the front. Whoa. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Here we go. All right, keep it going. All right, everybody. Keep it going. Hey, perfect. Boy, what a crowd. All right, shake your hands up in the air. Shaking hands up in the air. All right, last time, here it comes. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Last time. And. All right. right, everybody on the final one, we're all gonna yell, yes. Here we go, watch. Everybody. Yes!
Yes.
All right. Woo! I don't know how it looked.
Yeah.
But you guys over here did absolutely great.
Very good.
Oh, I was spotlighting people, Joe.
Oh my God. I hope
Gallery views, spotlight views. We had some pretty good dancers out there. We might want to take this on the road and
No.
Oh,
No.
on the road and
isn't that fun though? Just to have it, even with Zoom, we can have a little fun. So I go, you guys enjoyed it. Thanks, Robert, for highlighting everybody. That was kind of nice. All right, we got a couple other ones that are unique here that I like to do for you. I'm trying always to get some good ones that we haven't done before, and because we've done so many of these. That I ran out of breath there. I was jumping around
You're
so
out
much.
of breath, Joe.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was pretty cool. Oh, here, this is another one this is one that's not in the most of you have this. It's called ukulele. Okay, and there's only one song you can really play with that, and so I'm going to play it with it because I was having fun with this earlier. So for those that like Hawaiian music, because the background is absolutely perfect. So here we go. Just for fun of it, I thought I'd throw this in there.
Perfect. Great.
That was, what is it? I don't know. I don't know the name of that. That's I got to think about it. It's been years since
I think it's Hawaiian wedding song.
Hawaiian. No, it's not a Hawaiian wedding song.
Hawaiian
No, it's
war
not.
chant.
It's
Oh, that's it.
everybody. We got to find that
Hawaiian
out.
war
Bunch
chant.
of coconuts.
Yeah, war chant.
Chant.
But whatever. Anyway, who knows? You got it, Myra?
Lovely bunch of
Hawaiian
coconuts.
war chant.
Hawaiian war. That's it. Hawaiian war chants.
Yep.
Okay, and it really only goes with that particular background, which is a ukulele background that they have on that. You can slow it up a little bit, but that's the only one that ever really goes with that background. So when I came across it, I thought, I got to have some fun. Because Robert said I can have fun and be crazy. Of course, he said I'm crazy all the time, but that's okay. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. I got to slow it up just a little bit, and this is under the classic. And in this classic, let me find the right rhythm for that real quick here. In this one, it's called Heart Songs, Heart Songs. And listen to the background of this. I couldn't find a song that I liked with it. It's called Heart Songs. It's in Prestige Plus. Wow. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? So I found the song that I thought would go with it, and it's called I Dream a Dream. Wow. Wow, what a finish.
Beautiful, Joe.
Isn't that beautiful? That's
Beautiful.
called
Absolutely
Heart
beautiful.
Song background.
Favorite song
Prettiest,
to dream.
prettiest introduction. There's not many of, I teach a class called Intros and Endings, which I go through. And this is one that's probably the one I would never change because it is so beautiful. Because when you find one like this, you want to keep it. And that's called Heart Songs. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I guess I'm going to turn this over, I guess, to Mr. Robert Roman.
Yes.
And he's got a
Can you
few
hear
things
me
to
okay?
talk about for you. And I do have a finale for you. It's called Finale. I renamed it. So here's.
Can you hear me okay?
So can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
You're
Shake
very
your head.
faint.
Okay, I'm very faint. Let me here, how about I do this?
Yes.
I can hear you real good, Robert.
How's this? Is this better?
I hear you real good. You're real
Well,
clear.
Joe, you know,
We can hear you.
when you're
Yeah, we can hear
150
you.
years old like
We
Joe.
can hear you.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to just say a couple things, couple announcements, and then we're going to have Mr. Joe Fontechia do a finale that he called Finale. So, first of all, thank you. We hope you enjoyed the Zoom musical. I think it's been it's been a while since we had just a normal Zoom musical event. And Joe, it's always great because Joe always pulls through whenever I need him. Whenever I'm in the pinch, I say, what could I do? And I go, I'll just call Joe. Right, Joe? All right. So with that said, a couple things, and then he's going to close off with a spectacular finale. So you're not going to want to miss that. First of all, I'm going to remind everyone that keep an eye out on the website. There was a couple changes I made to the website to hopefully make it easier to find everything. I'm going to be scheduling out the weekly email update for the upcoming classes for the week. You're going to want to save that email because that's going to have all of the information links for the week. Now, on our website, you will notice that on our website, there was a slight change in the way to make it easier for you. And let me screen share the website real quick so you all see it. And here it is. And so on the website, if you go to the home page here, it has your usual stuff that we have and some other information. But you'll notice this has changed to say virtual classes and events. All virtual classes events is in this tab here. Anything happening locally in the stores will be found. Okay, so we thought we'd put everything in one section. So the conductor magic class, which I'll talk about in a moment. Jerome, can you see that? My screen share working okay? Okay. And so our variety classes here, you'll see all of Carrie's, Dawn's, Joni's classes. Everything we do is in that first section there. It has all the information here. You can find it individually here. This has what's coming up for the week. All product feature classes are in this section. So you see tomorrow we have an Easy 10 Fanfare Journey class and any special events like the Zoom musicals, like today. All right. Now back up here, we have this conductor magic, which leads me to saying, someone asked me a year ago if we were going to stick around when the pandemic kicked in high gear. I would have said, on the outside, I would have said, absolutely. But in the inside, I was going, I don't know. And here we are, almost a full year before we closed down in April for a month. This March represents the 11th month since the actual shutdown. And here we are, still here. And I have to, first of all, I have to thank all of you for that, because without you, we can't do this. And our team members, many of them, or all of them. We got, Jerome here in Tucson and Mesa. We have Sean and Bart, Port Charlotte. We have Carrie, Gail, and Myra, Eric and Andrew in the Osprey. We have Joe Fontechia. Joe Fontechia, I can't say where he's at because he's all over the place. He's either at corporate or Sun City or here or there. Joni at the Sun City store there. We have Don and Randy up at the Villages. Without that team really working their tail off, we wouldn't be able to provide you with all this wonderful education and entertainment. So thank you to the team, and thank you to our customers, you guys, because without you, we wouldn't be able to do this. And that leads me to, and I mentioned our conductor magic. I'm going to just repeat myself on this one. Spread the word. Without growth, we can't continue this. And we plan on continuing this, and it's evolving. We've got some other cool things on the horizon. We've got a new Patreon site page where we put all of our recorded classes. We got some other cool things on the horizon that I can't tell you yet, but stay tuned in. But without that, we need growth. So spread the word. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell somebody, try it out. The Conductor Magic is easy to join if they're brand new. They just sign up and they'll get an email on how to join and join our classes. And lastly, before I turn it over,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask that one of the things that happens is without sales, we can't do anything. So I'm insisting that my talented staff, hopefully if they've earned the right, and I believe they have, it's to constantly let our students know, our members, especially our members, before to the general public on any opportunities that we have going on, because that is how, number one, we fund everything we do and invest in everything that we offer at Fletcher Music Centers. So the only thing that I ask is one thing. If one of those talented staff members, valued staff members, call you, all I ask is that you keep an open mind to the opportunities that they offer and present to you, and just keep an open mind. So with that said, Joe Fontechia here promises a spectacular finale here. Is that true, Joe?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I hope everybody sticks around because I worked day and night to put this together, day and night to put this together. But again, thanks, Robert. Remember, I'm playing on the Prestige Plus, and I put all the new arrangements on a USB. So if anybody wants this, but anyhow, so this is an introduction to when I was traveling, and I rarely get a chance to do this type of introduction, but I thought I'd finish the show with it. You were a
Very
great
good.
crowd.
Oh,
I'm glad I
Giuseppe,
did
bravo.
Love hearing you.
guys. Thank you all.
Big
Thank
round of
you.
applause,
everyone.
Mr.
Thanks,
Joe
audience.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Fantastic.
Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Oh,
Standing ovation, Joe. Listen to that. Standing ovation.
that was great, Joe.
Someday I'm going to grow up and be
Fantastic.
great like you.
I don't know. Am I still in? All right. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for attending today. Big round of applause again to Mr. Joe Fontechia. Keep playing music. Stay safe. Bye in Oregon. And
Everybody.
Thank you, Joe.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.